Hi everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. It is Friday, August 25th, 2023. I'm here once again taking a break from getting ready for New York Fashion Week to bring attention to this missing person case that is so heartbreaking. I think every case of a person going missing is heartbreaking, but it is so weird to me that even though with so much technology that we have, everybody's always taking photos, like sometimes it feels as though everything is being recorded. They have a store surveillance video, they have a street cameras available, the cars have cameras, the police carry cameras, and people are always on their phones, so it's easy to take a photo, it's easy to record situations that you might see. That's why we have so many videos that go viral with people that have probably nothing to do with that, people who are just at a shop and they see somebody arguing and they start recording. I don't understand, in this day and age of technology, that you take a photo and it immediately tells you where you are, what time it was, what day it is. It tells you exactly on your device where you are located when you take a photo. I don't understand how is it in 2023 people all still go missing. Okay, somebody knows something about this case, and I cannot believe that there are no tips, there are no clues, like there is no footage of this missing person. That is just impossible to me. It's unbelievable, and it is impossible that people go missing without a trace. Everything that we do, guys, is being recorded. You go to the supermarket, you buy apples, and then you get a coupon in your email for apples from a different store. How is it that people still go missing? That is crazy. Today I'm going to speak to you guys about the missing person. He just got this young guy, 22 years old, okay, just graduated college, gets his first job working for such a great company, which I'm assuming it is Netflix, right? 22-year-old, his name is Yohanes Kidane. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing his name, but his name is Yohanes Kidane, and he is 22 years old. Let me just read to you guys this article briefly. The search continued for a missing 22-year-old from Webster who was last seen 10 days ago in San Francisco, California. Okay, Yohanes Kidane alma mater, Cornell University, is supporting the mission to find him. By the way, there is a GoFundMe fundraising going on right now. It's already at $96,000. I'm going to put the link here so you can also help out. If you want to contribute in any way, please share this video or share this podcast. And look for his photo, take a look at what he looks like, because it is insane to me that is. Let me just continue to read. I just can't believe that there is no information about him yet. Okay, it's been already 10 days. Kidane has been missing since last Monday when he took an Uber from San Jose to San Francisco. The school community at Cornell is coming together to support one another while the number of unknown remains. He started working in San Jose after taking a job at Netflix as a software engineer last month. Okay, he was last seen on August 14, and he apparently told his roommates that he was heading over to San Francisco on an Uber ride. Okay, I mean, I think they say it's a black Toyota Camry, that's the Uber. Where is the interview from the Uber person, right? Like, where the Uber driver? I need to know what he said. Okay, did Kidane get on his phone while the ride? I don't know how long the ride is from San Jose to San Francisco, but I think, I mean, as an Uber ride, I mean, I got into Ubers and we have conversations, surprisingly enough, they know, like, where are you headed? They're like, oh, where you going to pick up your car? The minute they find out, like, I'm heading to the mechanic shop and things like that. So I don't know how long that ride is, right? from San Jose to San Francisco, but I'm sure as the Uber driver, it's not like Uber is different, you know, and maybe everybody has a different type of experience with Uber. I know there has been a lot of crazy stories and things like that, but I feel like compared to getting into a cab years ago, right, before Uber came out, like when you get in the car, the guy is with the music on, he doesn't care, he just tells you where you're going, that's it, right? And he turns on the little meter. But when it comes to Uber, what I have found out is that they're more personable in the, you know, they say your name when you get in the car to make sure it's you and things like that. That's just my experience. You know, even getting a taxi in New York, when I was there, like not long ago, the guy had his music on, he was on the phone talking. Like, if the Uber ride that I took on my way back, it was a completely different thing, you know. So I need to know what this Uber driver heard. Did this, you know, did he get on his phone, Kidane, right? Did he get on the phone? Was he talking to somebody? Was he saying things like, you know, oh, I'm coming on an Uber, I'm almost there, let me know where you're going to meet you, things like that. He said to his roommates that he was meeting a friend in San Francisco. That's why he was going. I just cannot understand that there's no information about him yet. And then it gets crazy because, like, day by day, they like, oh, we found his backpack. Okay, so if you found the backpack near the Golden Bridge, you know, welcome center, whatever, visitor center, who, like, first of all, in this type of reality that we live right now, finding a random backpack is a, you know, it's the thing that they use here, you know, if you see something, say something. Somebody would have caught the attention to see, oh wait, there is a backpack here. So review the surveillance camera where that was found, right? When you have something, such a landmark, right, like the Golden Bridge, right? Like, I'm sure there's videos everywhere. I'm sure there's police everywhere. So where is the footage of that? Why did anybody see something, right? How did the backpack was found there, like 2 days after he was missing? Let me continue to read here, you guys, because it's very interesting, the story. It's just, he's new to the city, he's already going out to meet a new friend, and I'm sure, you know, being new to the city doesn't know how, you know, it's not like you can be like, oh, you know what, I don't, you know, maybe I made a mistake going out to meet this friend, let me find my way back to my new apartment or something. Let me just continue to read, because it's interesting to me how his belongings start appearing like a couple days after. Okay, let me see if I find that information briefly here. It's just so strange to me. Okay, according to the outlet, the 22-year-old is described as 5'8" black man weighing around 150 pounds, was reportedly missing, was reportedly seen wearing a black hoodie, gray sweats, and black shoes, and he had entered, like I was saying earlier, a black Toyota Camry. That's the Uber ride, right? His family is desperately seeking for help to the public. He has moved back home to San Jose from New York City for a software engineering job. He graduated from Cornell in May, so he recently graduated. It says here, listen to this. Kidane's phone and wallet was reportedly found near the coffee shop on Tuesday, August 15, and a commuter notified the Marin, California Highway Patrol office. A day after that, Kidane backpack was reportedly discovered near the Golden Gate Bridge, along with his laptop and personal documents. That is so weird, okay? Somebody goes missing, and then it's not like they're finding, right? It's not like they're finding his backpack in the back of an alley. behind a Walmart. Okay, it's not like they're finding it, you know, in the woods somewhere in a park near the area. They're finding it in very public areas that are not like, I mean, the Golden Gate Bridge, you know, I can only imagine how much security that place has. It's a landmark, right? So where is the footage? Where are the videos? Where are the, you know, the people that work in that place that they see, you know, just out of nowhere we see a backpack just sitting here? Like, it is not normal. So why is this information not coming along? Where is the sketch of the suspect? Okay, you cannot, like, if there's no suspect right now, like, then show me the footage of Kidane dropping his laptop or his backpack near the Golden Gate Bridge. Something, okay? There is video cameras everywhere. This is a very strange case, okay? Because if you have, like I said, this is not being found behind the alley, okay, somewhere in the woods. This is found in very public areas, okay? So somebody saw something. I'm sure the camera has footage. That's why we have cameras when something like this happens, so we can look at the video. This is so strange, okay? A backpack with 2 laptops is just gonna be sitting there and nobody's gonna even look at it in a public landmark like the Golden Gate Bridge, that, you know, security, especially near a bridge, near a building, when you find a laptop, like, somebody's gonna say something, right? So who found it? Like, where is the video? Who put it there, right? Was he walking with somebody? Okay, and then the crazy thing is that it happened the day after he was reported missing. The day after. On a Tuesday. He just started this new job and he's taking days off? No, he was supposed to get back to work. Okay, where is the investigation in the office? Okay, because you have a young guy who just moved back there. I guess he is from the area. He just moved back there for a job, and now he's randomly going to another town to meet somebody. So you found his computer, right? So where are the searches, Google searches, right? That's why in 2023, what we have learned with all these cases that have come out is that people, before they do anything, they Google search, right? I do the same thing. I want to go and look at where is the parking, where is the entrance of this place, how does the building look like. We are so accustomed to doing that. So what was he searching for? Okay, check his work computer in the office, right? Who is he communicating with? Was he meeting people from work? Okay, was he asking anybody at work, hey, I'm looking to do this or the other, right? Can you help me? And they'll be like, oh yeah, there is a guy in San Francisco who can help you with that. Who, like, somebody knows something. Okay, because if we want to say, oh, you know, maybe it was the Uber ride, it is very strange to me that his wallet was found with money inside. His cell phone was found. People steal cell phones, and the laptops inside a backpack is just, if this is a robbery, it's not, it doesn't make sense. So I don't want, like, the police, well, you know, he was probably robbed or something. He wasn't robbed. It's very clear that this young man was not robbed, because his belongings were found afterwards, okay? Cash was found on his wallet. Because you can say, okay, the robbers are getting smart. They don't want to get the phones or the laptops because they might have a location thing. Then, you know, they didn't even take the money. So this is not robbery. And who placed the backpack a day after, you know, there? Who's dropping all these clues like that? What is going on? And if something was going on with him mentally, which the family completely deny, I mean, he just started a new job. Okay, I need to hear also from the company. Okay, what was his mood? How do you think he was doing his new job? Was he happy? Did he look like he was a good fit, even though it's very short that you just, you know him? What is going on? Did he get a bad review from work? You know, how long was he there? Who knows, right? They said, well, he graduated in May, so I don't know how long he was working there. But it's just, it is so strange, this case, to me, that there is no image yet, no footage of who placed the backpack there. There is no information. There is no suspect, a sketch from the suspect. The Uber person, like, clear your hands, come out and say what happened, right? Because the thing is that when you don't come out and say the truth, assumptions come out, and you will know that 99% of assumptions that are made are always negative and most likely incorrect. So if you have nothing to do with this, come out and say it. But why, if the Uber driver was trying to, you know, rob this young kid who probably 22 years old, doesn't really know the area, perhaps, who knows? I mean, I don't want to, some people say he's from there, he just moved back there to work, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, why is his belongings appearing like days after he goes missing? It's very strange. Okay. The Uber ride insisted if he was an actual Uber driver, that instead of taking him to the location that he needed to be okay, he's like, oh, okay, let me read it, go back a little bit. Okay, there's something here real quick before I run out of time here on my phone. The news reported that prior to Kidane going missing, his former college roommate informed the police that Kidane told them about a suspicious Uber ride that took place just days before. The Uber driver insisted if he was an actual Uber driver, that instead of taking him to the location that he needed to be, he's like, oh, I'm just gonna take you to Olang, it's much safer there. Austin Farmer told the news outlet, and he just wouldn't let Yohanes go wherever he needed to go, so they took him to downtown Oakland. He added, I guess he eventually got back to his apartment or wherever he lives, but that was very suspicious. Farmer also alleges that Kidane had tested him during the ride to let him know that he might be in trouble. Okay, that is a little strange, because if you get into an Uber ride and the Uber driver is telling you, I'm gonna drop you off. This happened apparently days before he eventually went missing, right? The Uber driver is telling you, I don't think this is a safe area for you. I'm gonna drop you off in a different, you know, area. And he's nervous enough to even be telling his friend via text, you know, I might be in trouble. Like, for him to go back and still get an Uber ride to basically do, you know, I'm trying to think, to basically get another Uber ride to do the same. Like, when you go through something that scares you like that, normally you wouldn't do that so soon right after. So what was the purpose now? Like, if you're meeting somebody in a different time, you'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna find a ride because I recently took an Uber and it wasn't a good thing. Why would you go back and do the same? Or you can be like, you know, it's a new city, or I don't trust the Uber ride drivers in this area. I don't want the same thing that happened to me to happen again. So I'll go see my other friend in San Francisco another day or something, when I get to go with my new roommate or something like that. It is very strange. It is very strange, and I don't know, I really hope for his safe return. I don't want to say it, guys, but just looking at this right now, and I please have patience, I don't know what I'm getting Carly Russell right now in my head. I don't know why, but it's not making any sense, okay? And you know why Carly Russell came to my mind? Because something happened prior, and he's testing his friend that he doesn't feel safe in the Uber ride, and then he goes back and does another Uber ride, even though the other one was, you know, kind of like frightening. He was scared. He was testing his friend that he didn't feel safe there, right? But then he made it back to his apartment, and now he gets again into an Uber ride instead of, you know, taking his time, you know, maybe I don't feel comfortable, maybe give me another 4 weeks or something. And the other thing too, right, that we cannot ignore is that his belongings were found. So that's probably why Carly Rosso is coming to my head right now, which I really hope this is not another case like that. His family is heartbreaking about this, and missing people's cases is nothing to, you know, it is a very real thing, and we have to be so sensitive to that, because, you know, I cannot imagine what people go through when somebody's missing from their family, a loved one. So I hope, you know, this is not another one of those cases. And the fact that the police has not released any footage, any sketches, any reason why the backpack just appeared out of nowhere, what is going on here? Okay, so I'm gonna leave you his photo. I'm gonna put the link for the GoFundMe. Let me know what you guys think about this case. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel and listening in the podcast. Have a good day, everybody. God bless. Hi everybody, this is Julissa. I'm here to invite you to my podcast, Julissadesigns, and it can be found on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. You can join me every day as I make episodes of the latest news, real life stories, and I also share my favorite Bible verse. Hope to see you then. God bless. Everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much for coming to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you want to know more about me, you can always visit www.julissadesigns.com. Have a great day, everybody. God bless.